What is up, guys? Theo checking in here with some training footage. It has been a long time since I've been able to say that. So glad to bring you guys some training footage finally. These are probably like my favorite videos to make, and I think like the most beneficial type of videos that are on the channel. But anyway, um, change of scenery. I am not sure if I mentioned in a video that came out before this or not that I decided to quit the commercial gym that I was training at and just build a home gym because what I was paying them for my membership, I may as well just bought my own equipment. So I did. So I have a couple of squat stands that I got from Christian's Fitness Factory. I'll probably do a review on those later on. Just a random beater bar that I got from Play It Again Sports, which is like a secondhand sports store. And then some plates. I have about 295 pounds of plates right now, and that's what I'm going to be using for the next little while. So anyway, what you're seeing here is a lower control day from Johnny Candito's 4-week program. So what that entailed was 6 sets of 4 in the pause squats, and then 3 sets of 4 in pause deadlifts. And then 2 optional exercises. I chose to do some stiff leg deadlifts and some front squats. But anyway, in the pause squats, they felt pretty good to me. This is 235 pounds, and I think I just need to work on the depth. Something I was trying new on this day. By the way, sorry about this particular clip. The camera was like kind of angled, like the tripod was leaning, and so it makes it look like the weight is really uneven. It's really not like that. It's just the tripod's leaning to one side. On the pause squats, something I did on this day was I took my stance and I decided to move my feet so that they were at least shoulder width, but wider than my shoulders, basically, is what I was going for. And it was a little bit difficult for me to gauge while I was under the bar just because I didn't have a mirror, and I tend to lose my focus on specific new cues when I'm under the bar. But I basically tried to get my feet a little bit outside of my shoulders and then point my toes out a little bit more. So on one of these sets, it felt a lot better, and all I did was angle my toes out maybe like 10 or 15 more degrees than I normally do. And so I'm really going to work on taking a little bit wider of a stance. It used to be kind of a pain on my hips, and now I've noticed that it's really helped me feel a lot more comfortable in my squat. Something that I've noticed lately is that my upper back hurts a little bit when I'm racking my squats. Like when I come out from underneath the bar, my upper back hurts a little bit. So I'm trying to figure out what that is and what's causing that, but I'm not quite sure. Oh, by the way, on the pause squats, I'm showing you guys my my first set, my 4th set, and my 5th set, just because I felt like my 5th set was one of the ones that was a little bit more decent. I know that I had one set that looked better than this, but I really couldn't find it on the camera, so I was like, let me just put this one in here. I wanted to show my first set just so that, and that was the first one that you guys saw, just so you could see the first one. And the 4th one I just showed just because I wanted a middle set, and the angle on the angle that I shot the 3rd set at just didn't show anything. All you could see was really plates, really. Yeah, so I'm really excited about the home gym. It's pretty cool. I got some mats from Home Depot. I'll go over a video of the different stuff that I made. So on the left, you can see that there's a little rack for my plates that I made out of a PVC pipe, some parallel bars that I made out of PVC pipe, and that type of thing. And right now, this whole setup is on my front porch, actually, which my front porch is in a backyard. Like my house is behind my grandma's house, and so my front porch is in our backyard. So that's kind of okay, I guess, that I have a gym on my front porch. Anyway, moving over to some deadlifts. I did switch back to sumo deadlifting just because I was having some issues with my conventional deadlift, and I think I had to deal with my belt placement. So anytime that I lifted with a belt, it made me feel like I had to pee, like to where it really felt like I was just gonna, like, if I pulled the deadlift anymore, I was just gonna like pee. So I was like, okay, I can't have this happening. So what I decided to do was see if it went away if I started pulling sumo, and it did. And so I think what it was is just my positioning, and where I guess those are leverages. Like, I guess where my leverages are right now, I can't really pull conventional and not have that feeling if I'm wearing a belt at all. I tried it without the belt, and it was kind of hit and miss. Sometimes it would happen, sometimes it wouldn't. So I just switched back to sumo, and it feels a lot better. I think that when I first switched from sumo, I was doing strongless, and I was squatting too often. It was just too much on my hips for me to do sumo. But sumo feels a lot better to me. It feels slow off the floor now, but my lockouts definitely feel a lot better. And I feel like that was something that I was struggling with in the conventional pulls. Also, I started moving my grip in a little bit, and I'm not actually sure if I moved it in or not. This bar, it doesn't look like it on the tape per se, but or on film I should say. Well, this is new in film on SD card, I guess. Whatever. It doesn't really look like it on camera, like in the shots, but the the spacing is different. Like, not only, I'm pretty sure these are Olympic rings that are on the bar, not power rings, and I think I'm used to power rings. I'm not quite sure. I need to measure it and see exactly like how far apart the rings are. But the knurling, like the distance between the knurling on the sides and the center knurling, is a little bit wider than some of the bars that I've used in the past. So I've been adjusting my grip accordingly, and I don't know if my grip is closer together than it was before on the sumo or not, but I know that I was doing a little bit wider grip on this bar with, like, I usually would do 2 fingers on the knurling and 2 fingers on the smooth. Now I'm basically putting my on my underhand grip hand, my index finger is on the smooth, and all of my other fingers are on the spring, and on the spring, wow, or on the smooth, and then on my over grip hand, which is my right hand, my pinky is on the knurling, and then all the rest of my fingers are on the smooth. Alright, then this is just a set of stiff leg deadlifts that I did. They look pretty ugly. I haven't done stiff leg deadlifts in a long time, but they made my back feel pretty good, so I'm gonna keep these in. Alright, so that's pretty much it. I want to thank you guys so much for watching and for sticking around in my again in my absence. I'm trying to get back on top of videos, and things should be, you know, looking up in terms of making more videos right now. So anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you feel so inclined, and I will see you in the next